Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Happy New Year to everyone. This is our first game since we played on New Year's Day. This is game number 21 against the Baltimore Orioles. And the Red Sox came from behind to take, I think it was two out of three, I want to say. No, actually, no. To salvage a game from the series against the Rangers. They came from behind 3-1 in the ninth to score 4 runs, capped by Carlton Fisk's 2-run single to win it. They scored 5 runs on 15 hits. Jim Rice also got Player of the Month, so we unlocked that achievement. And we'll go over his stats in the following game. So in this game, we had against the Orioles, we have Nelson Briles going for the Orioles, 1-1 with a 5.93 ERA against Mike Torrez, 2-3 with a 6.75 ERA. So without further ado, let's get this game going. Red Sox are currently 11-9 now. So there is the lineup for both teams. So, all right. So, for the Red Sox, like I said, Mike Torrez is on the hill here at Fenway. 2-3 with a 30 2/3 innings pitched, 11 walks, 10 strikeouts, an ERA of 6.75. Behind him is Rice in left, Lynn in center, Carbo in right. Evans getting the day off. The infield is Hobson, Burleson, Remy, and Yastrzemski. Hobson liability at third. And Carlton Fisk behind the plate. Fisk a Gold Glover. Yastrzemski getting a start at first. And George Scark getting the day off to start also. Fred Lynn also Gold Glover in center. Butch Hobson is cold. Getting the cold rating. And none of the Orioles are cold or hot. But for the Orioles, Al Brumley will lead it off and play left. Second is Billy Smith, the switch hitter at second. Batting third is Larry Harlow, the center fielder. Ken Singleton will bat cleanup and play right. The DH is Lee May will hit fifth. The switch hitting Eddie Murray will bat sixth and play first. Doug DeCences is the third baseman hitting seventh. Rick Dempsey is behind the plate hitting eighth. And Mark Belanger, the shortstop, will hit ninth. So that's the lineup there. So Al Brumley comes to the plate. Looks like we get a little bit of a delay here in our. There we go. He's hitting just .225 with 5 runs batted in. So Torres looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. Baltimore is 8-11 in fourth place, and Boston is 11-9 in second place. This is the first time they're meeting this season. And that one's popped up in the infield. And Hobson will make the catch for out number 1. So Billy Smith up now. Smith comes in hitting .279 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. And that one's popped way up. But doesn't go far, as Torres will make the catch right on the mound for out number 2. Yeah, the camera angles on this I'm not always pleased with, because it looks like it's going way deep and then it just ends up being a pop fly in the infield there. So anyway, so Larry Harlow up now with 2 down and the base is empty. Comes in hitting .265 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. Here's the pitch, and that's hit down the line past Yastrzemski into the corner. Carbo will field it, but not before Harlow gets to second with a 2-out double. So run in scoring position for Ken Singleton. He comes in hitting .370 with a homer and 10 runs batted in. And he strikes him out. And that will do it for the Orioles in the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on base. So Nelson Briles comes in. He's in 13 2/3 innings. He's got a record of 1-1. He's allowed 18 hits, 9 earned runs, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. 5.93 ERA. So Burleson will lead it off, followed by Remy at second. Rice, the left fielder, the AL Player of the Month for April. Batting cleanup is the veteran Kyle Yastrzemski. He's playing first today. Batting fifth, Carlton Fisk behind the plate. Sixth is the lefty Freddie Lynn in center. Butch Hobson, the third baseman, will hit seventh. Bernie Carbo on right hits eighth. And Jack Bohammer is the DH, batting ninth. So Briles looks in for the sign. Burleson comes in hitting .313 with a homer and 10 runs batted in. And he hits this one down the line. That one's going to go into the corner. That's probably going to be extra bases. He rounds first. And it looks like Singleton has trouble with it in right. And Burleson will get himself a double. So the defense behind Briles is going to be Bumry in left, Harlow in center, Singleton in right. None of them that great. Average pretty much, with Singleton being the worst fielder in right. DeSense's Belanger, Smith, and Murray. Very good infield in behind Briles. Belanger, like Burleson, 100 rating. And DeSense is above average, as well as Smith and Murray. So very good infield for the Orioles. Behind the plate, above average, is Rick Dempsey with an arm of 76. So Remy up there now with Burleson in scoring position. Remy comes in hitting .325 with a homer and 7 runs batted in. Briles looks in for the sign, looks at the runner. He has a delivery. And it's going to be ball 4. So the Red Sox have something going here in the first and second, with nobody out for the AL Player of the Month, Jim Rice. Jim Rice hit .385. 30 hits and 78 at-bats, 5 homers, 20 runs batted in, on base percentage of .451 and a OPS of 1.066. So here's the delivery to Rice. And a little dribble in front of the plate. And they're going to get... Oh, Dempsey tries to get the runner at second. And it goes into center field. That's going to be an error. Dempsey, I believe. That will allow a run to score as Burleson comes in and scores the first run of the game. No RBI for Rice. So Yastrzemski up now. Yastrzemski comes in also having a good season so far, hitting .342, 3 homers, 10 runs batted in. And Yaz will hit a slip dribble to second. And he will be put out at first as Remy comes in to score. RBI for Yaz. It's 2-0 Boston. So good start for the Red Sox. Carlton Fisk up there now, hitting .295 with 9 runs batted in. Still looking for his first home run of the year. And that one's going to drop in. And that's another run for the Red Sox as Rice comes in to score. Credit Fisk with an RBI single there. So to bring up Freddie Lynn. Freddie Lynn also hitting over 300, 308, 2 homers, 12 runs batted in. See if the Red Sox can keep it going here. And they do as Lynn draws the walk. So Briles struggling here in the first. That'll bring up the slumping Butch Hobson. Hobson hitting just .194 with a homer and 12 runs batted in. Runners at first and second get their leads. And Hobson drills a one in the gap. That's going to go all the way to the triangle. That will score at least one. As they again hold. As Fisk comes in to score. They're going to hold Lynn at third, and it's 4-0 Boston as Hobson gets himself an RBI double. So 4-0 Boston. That'll bring up Bernie Carbo getting the start today. He got the start yesterday's game also. So Evans most likely with a nagging injury. I don't think he's available. Yeah, no, he is available. So he's on. I don't think he was available yesterday though. So he is available today to come in. All right, so Carbo up there now. Carbo hitting .353 with 3 runs batted in 6 hits and 17 at-bats. Here's the pitch to Carbo, and that one's hit to right, but Singleton has it. And Lynn will stay put at third as the ball was not deep. So that'll bring up Brohammer. Brohammer, the DH today. He's 3 for 5 so far with a homer and 3 runs batted in. And strike 3, and that will do it for the Red Sox. But they score 4 runs. 3 of them earned, I believe. So Torrez spotted a 4-0 lead. Well, not spotted, but has a 4-0 lead now as we go to the top of the second. He'll face May, Murray, and DeSences. May comes in hitting .297, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs, so off to a good start. Torrez looks in for the sign from Fisk. And he is the AL home run leader with 6. And that's going to be a base hit past Hobson. So the leadoff runner is on for the Orioles. May is a threat to steal, so Torrez will throw over to first. Eddie Murray up now, the switch hitting first baseman. Comes in hitting .300 with 5 homers, 14 runs batted in. Oh, and it's going to be off the glove of Fisk. See how they score that. It's going to be a... Not sure what that is, if that was a pass ball or an error. Looked like it was a pass ball as it went off of his glove, but let's see what the box score says. It's going to be a wild pitch. So that'll put May in scoring position. Count 1-0 on Murray. And that's going to be hit to Burleson. Burleson looked like he could have reached out and tagged May, but decides to go to first. May does hold that second. So 1 down now. Runner in scoring position for Doug DeSences. Comes in hitting .324, 4 homers, and 11 runs batted in. And that's going to be 4 straight balls. DeSences will walk. So first and second with 1 down for Dempsey. Dempsey hitting just .185, 2 homers, 6 runs batted in. And that's going to be hit to Burleson. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. And that will do it for the Orioles. So it remains 4-0 Boston as we head to the bottom of the second. So the Red Sox will have the top of the order. Burleson, Remy, and Rice up against Briles. Burleson 1 for 1 so far today. Here's the pitch, and that's hit to right. That's going to go in the corner. Burleson rounds first. He's headed for second. And once again, he'll have a double. I think that's what he had the first time. So Burleson with back-to-back doubles, I believe. Let's just check the box score here. Yeah, Burleson with back-to-back doubles. So we're in scoring position for Remy. I believe Remy walked his first time out. Here's the pitch, and that's a dribble to the right of the mound. Briles up with it, and over to first, and Remy will be safe. So Remy gets an infield single as Burleson moves over to third. So the Red Sox have something going here in the second already with a 4-0 lead, first and third. Rice up there now. Rice reached on an error. Came around the score later on in the inning. So Rice officially 0 for 1, average down to .380. Runners at the corners. Here's the pitch to Rice, and Rice hits one to third. DeSences up with it. He'll retire Rice as Burleson crosses the plate. So an RBI for Rice. And it's 5-0 Boston. Remy is at second now for Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski had an RBI, I believe was a ground out. And that one's hit. And that's playable for Bumry in left. So Remy will stay put at second with 2 down now for Colin Fisk. Fisk 1 for 1 with an RBI. And that's inside for ball 4 on the full count. So runners on first and second for Freddie Lind. Lind walked his first time up. And that one skied to center. Actually stays in the infield. And Belanger will make the catch to end the inning. Well, the Red Sox add a run, and it's 5-0 as we head to the top of the third. So Torrez to face Belanger, then the top of the order, Bumry and Smith. Belanger hitting .226 with 4 runs batted in. Is the windup and the pitch by Torrez, and that's going to be a hit to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski will make the catch. Had to go up there for that. So 1 down now for Al Bumry, who's 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's skied to right. Carbo is over. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Oriole third. Brings up Billy Smith 0 for 1. And that one's hit to right. That one will go all the way to the wall. Rice will field it. But Smith will reach on a 2-out double. So the Royals have a run in scoring position with 2 down for Larry Harlow, who doubled himself the first time up. 1 for 1 on the day, and that's going to be a base hit. Smith will round third, and he'll come in to score the first Orioles run. So an RBI single for Harlow puts the Orioles on the board, 5-1. So Singleton up there now. Singleton 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's skied to center. Lane drifts over to his right and makes the catch to end the inning. But the Orioles do get on the board with a run. And it's a 4-run Boston lead as we head to the bottom of the third. Bottom third of the order, Hobson, Carbo, and Brohammer up against Briles. Hobson 1 for 1 with an RBI. And that one's hit to second. Smith up with it over to Murray at first for out number 1. So to bring up Carbo. Carbo looking for his first hit of the day. And that one's also hit to Smith, who's up with it over to first. 4-3 on the putout. So 2 up and 2 down in the Orioles third. That'll bring up Brohammer. Brohammer 0 for 1 on the day. And that one's also so Smith busy here in the third as he gets an assist on all 3 putouts, and the Red Sox go in order in the third. So we head to the fourth with the Red Sox having a 5-1 lead. May to lead it off. 1 for 1 on the day. And he'll strike out looking for out number 1. So Murray up there now. Murray 0 for 1 on the day. And it's hit to Remy. Over to Yastrzemski at first for out number 2. So Yastrzemski looking much better than he has all year. Allowing just 1 run so far, and that's going to be ball 4. So 2-out base runner for the Orioles. Torrez will throw to first, and he's back safely. Dempsey up there now. Dempsey 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch, and that one's hit to Remy. He'll go over to Yastrzemski to retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. As we head to the top of the bottom of the home half of the fourth, Red Sox have a 4-run lead. So top of the order, Burleson, Remy, and Rice up against Briles. Briles has allowed 3 walks and 1 strikeout, in addition to the 5 runs. 4 of which are earned, I believe. Burleson doubled his last time up, and this one's hit straightaway center. Harlow hauls it in for out number 1. So it'll be up Remy, officially 1 for 1 with a walk. And now it's hit to his counterpart, over to first for out number 2. So that'll bring up Rice, who's 0 for 2 with an RBI. And Rice strikes out looking. And that's it in the fourth. No runs, no hits, and no errors. No one left on base. So we head to the top of the fifth. The Red Sox have a comfortable 5-1 lead. So Belanger will lead it off. Belanger 0 for 1 on the day. And now it's hit to his counterpart. Burleson up with it over to Yastrzemski. 6-3 on the putout. We're out number 1. So Al Brumry looking for his first hit of the day, 0 for 2. This one's skied to center. Wynn goes back and makes the catch. And rails it in for out number 2. So Billy Smith, 1 for 2 on the day. Doubled in the third. And he gets his second hit of the day. Base hit to left. So Smith with a 2-out single brings up Harlow. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double, also an RBI. And he'll reach for the third time to put runners on first and second. For Ken Singleton, 0 for 2. And that one gets away from Fisk. It looks like another wild pitch. It is. That's going to load the bases. No, actually, that's going to put runners on second and third. For Singleton, count 3-0. And they'll put him on for ball 4. So it's going to load the bases, so tying run will come to the plate. And Boston will get somebody up in the bullpen. So it looks like Drago and Bergmeyer will get up throwing. Lee May, with the bases juiced. 2 down, up for the O's. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And he strikes him out, so a big strikeout for Torrez ends the inning, as he represented the tying run. So 5-1 Boston, halfway through. Briles up there. He'll face Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. Yastrzemski 0 for 2 with an RBI. Here's the pitch. And Yastrzemski hits this one a long way. That's going, and gone. So Yastrzemski, with his 4th round tripper of the season, 380 feet by measurement, and the Red Sox make it 6-1. All right, so that'll bring in the future Red Sox manager, Joe Kerrigan. Or pitching coach, sorry. Joe Kerrigan. Kerrigan, in 8 2/3 innings, has no record, 12 hits allowed, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts, ERA of 3.12. So Fisk up there now, with 1 run in already. Fisk 1 for 1 with an RBI. Kerrigan's first batter. He strikes out swinging for out number 1. Freddie Lynn up there now. Lynn 0 for 1 on the day officially. And that's going to be a base hit. So Lynn gets his first hit of the day. So Murray will hold him on for Butch Hobson. Hobson 1 for 2 with an RBI. And that's hit back to the mound, over second for 1, back to first, and then turn the double play to end the inning. The Red Sox score 1 on the solo homer by Yastrzemski. It's 6-1. So let's see here. What do we have coming up here? Yeah, he's a switch hitter, so we'll have Torrez face Murray. Murray 0 for 2 on the day. And that one's skied to center. Lynn comes in and makes the catch. Hopefully they won't start tiring. Actually, we are going to sit them down just so they won't. And, all right. So DeCense is up there now. DeCense does not have an official at bat. I think he's walked twice. And that one's skied to left. But Rice has a beat on it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. So two up and 2 down in the Orioles' 6th. Brings up Dempsey, who's 0 for 2 on the day. That one's hit a long way to right. Does it have enough? No, it doesn't, as Carbo will make the catch. So 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles in the 6th. So Karen get back out there for another inning. He'll face Carbo first, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And he gets some swing for out number 1. That'll bring up Brohammer, also 0 for 2 on the day. And that one's hit to left. That'll fall in there. So Brohammer with his first hit of the day. Being held on by Murray. That'll bring up Burleson. We're going to do a little hit and run here. Burleson 2 for 3 on the day. He's made good contact. And he strikes out and over the second, and they got him. So that will do it for the Red Sox. Throw him out, strike him out, double play. So Torrez back on here in the 7th. He's got 101 pitches. We are going to get somebody up in the pen again. So we're going to get Bergmeyer and Drago up throwing again. So Belanger up there now. Belanger 0 for 2 on the day. And that's going to get past Burleson for a base hit. And we're going to bring in Bergmeyer. So that'll be it for Torrez. Still responsible for Belanger at first, so Bergmeyer in there now. Barmy 0 for 3 on the day. Marner gets his lead off first. Bergmeyer 8.31 ERA in 4 1/3 innings. And that's hit to Burleson. Over to first for 1, over to second. And they turn the double play. So he'll stay in there. Yeah, he'll stay in there to face Smith. See if he can complete the inning. 2 for 3. And that one's hit slowly to second. Remy bumbles it, though. And that'll be an error on Remy, his 4th of the year. So Bergman will stay in to face Harlow, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI on the day. Bergman over to first. Smith's back safely. The 1-1 pitch. That's hit to Yastrzemski. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that will do it. So nothing doing for the Orioles in the top of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time here at Fenway. Take me out to the ball game. Alrighty. So Kerrigan out there again for his 3rd inning of work. He'll face Remy, Rice, and Yastrzemski if anybody gets on Fisk. The Red Sox with a comfortable 6-1 lead. And trouble with the 3rd. Hara comes in, but he will make DeSenses comes in. He will make no throw. And Remy will reach with an infield single. So I'll bring up Rice. Rice quiet today. 0 for 3 does have an RBI. And Rice hits this one a long way. Going, and gone. So Jim Rice hits his league lead, tying 6th home run, a 2-run jack. And it makes it 8-1 Boston as Rice, 365-foot homer. And he continues to tear up the American League pitching. And is earning his MVP for the season. Let's see if he's well on his way to doing that. So that makes it 8-1 Boston. So that'll bring up Yastrzemski. He's homered already today. Now with 4 home runs, 12 RBIs on the season. And then that one's going to be deep. And that one almost got out of there, but just stays in the park. As Harlow makes the catch for out number 1. So Fisk up there now. Fisk 1 for 2 with an RBI as the Red Sox are pouring it on. 8-1 Boston. And that one's skied to center. Harlow goes back, and that one's gone. So Fisk homers. Second home run of the inning, third home run of the day. And that makes it 9-1 Boston as Fisk delivers his 420-foot homer. So the Red Sox pouring it on here. Kerrigan's still in there. Lynn up there now, 1 for 2. And Lynn fists it the first, and Murray snags it, beats it to the bag for out number 2. So to bring up Hobson, 1 for 3. And it's a dribble with a Belanger over to Murray to end the inning. But the Red Sox score 3 on 2 home runs and make it 9-1. And we'll get Drago, I guess, warming up. We'll leave Bergmeyer in for now. So Singleton, Murray, and May and Murray up for the O's here in the top of the 8th. And that's going to be hit to Burleson over to first for out number 1. So May up there now. May 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. And I'll bring up the switch hitting Eddie Murray. And Bergmeyer will stay in. I'll throw over to first. And he strikes him out. So it gets Murray swinging. And I'll bring up to Sensei's. Sensei's 0 for 1 officially on the day. And he strikes out some Bergmeyer with a very good outing. Does not allow an earned run. It's 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. We'll have him sit down there. We'll probably have him get up in a second. So Carbo to lead it off. Carbo 0 for 3 on the day. He'll face Tim Stoddard. He's got 3 2/3 innings, no decision so far. 2 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. 4.91 earned run average. And strikes out swing for out number 1. Brohammer 1 for 3 up there now. And that one's going to be past Belanger. So Brohammer with his second hit of the day. Now they'll get Drago up there now. Alrighty, so Burleson up there now. Burleson 2 for 4 on the day. And he strikes out swing. So 2 down now. For Jerry Remy, 2 for 3 officially on the day. And he'll draw the walk. So the Red Sox have first and second. With 2 down for Jim Ed Rice, who went deep his last time up. Average up to 378. Now with 6 homers and 23 runs batted in. I believe they all are league leaders. Not sure about the average, but I think it is. Definitely the home runs are tied for first, and RBI's most likely first. If he hits another one here, that would definitely give him the lead in home runs and RBIs by himself. So Starter looks in for the sign. Rice ready to grip and rip. And that's going to be a dribble to first. To the mound. Started up with it over to Murray to retire the side. So it's 9-1 Boston. Orioles last chance here. Orioles need 8 to tie, 9 to go ahead. And that will be it for Bergmeyer. As Drago will come in. Get some work. Drago struggling on the year. Does have a record of 1-0 though. 9 1/3 innings, 19 hits, 9 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts with an ERA of 8.68. So Dempsey to lead it off, the number 8 hitter. Dempsey 0 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch by Drago. And not a good start for Drago. He walks his first batter. Not something you want to see with an 8-run lead. That'll bring up Belanger now. Belanger 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be a base hit as it falls in front of Rice. So the first 2 runners on for the Orioles. So Drago continues to struggle. No action yet in the Red Sox pen. So Bumry up there now. Bumry 0 for 3 on the day. And 3 straight hits as that will load the bases. As now we will get Stanley up and throwing. So Drago continues to struggle. Billy E. Smith up there now. 2 for 4 on the day. Red Sox will play back with an 8-run lead. And that one's hit to Burleson. They'll trade 2 for 1 there. And they get the 6-4-3 double play. As Smith comes in to score, make it 9-2. So runner in third for Larry Harlow. Drago definitely needed that. Harlow 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles. And then with a double and a single. And this one should do it as it's skied to center. Lynn comes over, so does Carbo, but Lynn makes the catch, and that will do it as the Red Sox defeat the Orioles comfortably by a score of 9-2. So the Red Sox scored 4 in the first and never looked back from there, scoring a single runs in the second and fifth and 3 in the seventh. Orioles with single runs in the third and in the ninth. So the home crowd had a good time watching the Baltimore Orioles and Red Sox get after it, getting a good performance from catcher Carlton Fisk. The Boston Red Sox defeated the Orioles 9-2. Fisk was 2 for 3 with a home run and a walk, while scoring 2 runs and driving in 2 for the Red Sox. Torrez got the win, improving to 3-3. He worked 6 innings, giving up 1 run on 6 hits, striking out 3 and walking 4. Rice was 1 for 5 with a home run, while scoring 2 times and driving in 3 against the Orioles. In the bottom of the first inning, he reached on error by the catcher, driving in 1 run, putting in, well, not really driving in a run, but putting Boston in front 1-0. I like our moxie, said Red Sox manager Broham Nivola. The Orioles fall 8-12 and continue to sputter in early going. So let's take a look at the box score here. So Burleson was 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Remy 2 for 3, so all the starters except for Carbo had a hit. At least 1 hit. Remy 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, 2 walks. Jim Rice 1 for 5 with a homer and 2 runs scored, 3 runs batted in. I guess they did give him an RBI. Let's see here on that error thing. So Yastrzemski 1 for 4 with a run scored and 2 runs batted in. Fisk 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs and a walk. Lynn was 1 for 3 with a walk. Hobson 1 for 4 with an RBI. Carver 0 for 4. Brohammer was 2 for 4. Hobson had a double. Burleson 2 doubles. Yastrzemski, Rice, and Fisk all homered. Rice now tied for the league lead with 6 with one of the Orioles guys. I think Singleton it was. No, it wasn't Singleton. Who was it? Oh, May. That's right. Tied with Lee May. Yastrzemski had 4 total bases, as did Rice. Rice led the league with total bases. I can't remember how many, but I know it was the most, I think, since Babe Ruth. Total bases in 1978. Let's see here. For the Orioles, Bumry 1 for 5. Billy Smith 2 for 5 with a run scored. Harlow 2 for 4. Singleton hitless 0 for 3. May 2 for 4. Murray, DeSenseis, and Dempsey all hitless, although Dempsey did score a run. And DeSenseis walked twice and Dempsey once. And Mark Belanger in the 9th position was 2 for 4. Torrez pitched well enough to win. 6 hits, just 1 run, although he did get out of a couple of jams. 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. He was a little wild. 105 pitches. Bergmeyer pitched well. He's pitched 2 scoreless innings, allowing 1 hit, striking out 2. And Drago continued the struggle, pitched an inning, allowing 2 hits, 1 earned run, walking 1, and striking out none. So Nelson Briles falls to 1-2, 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. 3 walks. Yeah, the one for Rice was unearned there. So I don't know why they gave. Not sure if they gave an RBI for that one or not, or if there was another instance where Rice got an RBI. But according to the text, they gave him an RBI on that. Anyway, they gave him a run driven in, which to me is an RBI. Okay, so Briles walked 3, struck out 2, allowed a 1 home run. 93 pitches. Kerrigan struggled. 3 hits, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 3 strikeouts, allowing 2 solo home runs to Rice and I think it was Fisk. Stoddard pitched an inning, scoreless inning, allowing 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. So the Red Sox, with the win, improved to 12-9, still 3.5 behind the Yankees, who are now 15-5, but a game and a half ahead of the Tigers, who are 9-9. So the Orioles, with the loss, dropped to 8-12, tied with the Brewers for 4th place, 7 games out. So let's take a look at the Red Sox schedule. So the Red Sox, after this 3-game series, 2-game series, against the Orioles, they'll start a series at Fenway with the Twins. So that's when we'll join you in Game 23 against the Minnesota Twins. There we go. So thank you, majority. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, and we'll see you in the next series against the Minnesota Twins. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.